Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story, the last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff.
All right, good luck out there, Pop. Might slaughter the little Buffalo. But good luck. Oh, man.
Joined as always by Kirk. And the playoff is here. On-campus environment can't wait to get this one started. Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff to the single back. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Sticking with the running game.
Yeah, the boys.
To make the stop after a short game.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On third and short, they hand the ball off. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back at coming up with that conversion.
They're going to run it. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, helping just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Trying to extend the play. Extending the play now. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
And the single back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. Seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
The 8th play of this opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Good job by the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. Long enough and good. It breaks the scoreless tie here. Makes it 3-0.
So it hits the crossbar and goes through. That kick seemed like it was a mile away. He got it up in the air and gave it a chance. Hits that crossbar, and it's 3 points.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Breaking free at midfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Carter. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. That's a design quarterback keeper. They make the 1st down, brought down to the 31.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Now here's the toss play. Finding space at the 20. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Toss
Dang, you sure, bro. Now, come on now. Ain't no damn good blocking like that.
Touchdown, Buffalo.
Well, that is a textbook opening drive for this offense. Good job of blending the run with the pass. Had a little more success throwing the football, but when it became crunch time, it gave that ball to that running back, and he knows how to get the ball into the end zone.
And after not going through. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. Oh, that one's picked off.
Come on, man.
He's got some room and some blockers here. He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
And they'll give it to the back. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. QB decides to keep it here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looks right for a quick completion. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, it's a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line...
Jalen Ramsey got traded to the Steelers.
...is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
For Ncaa Fitzpatrick.
Brought down, but it's
Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell you earlier. You wasn't on the mic, though. Pittsburgh should have a good squad this year.
If Ayton don't go over there to L.A. with the Lakers, he's a dummy. The L.A. dummies. Because they know they need a big man. And the dude is only 27, bro.
Keep it on the ground.
Good tackle.
I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch.
Play now.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's got some open field ahead. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. He lets it go on the move.
Oh.
Intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he'll be taken down after a good return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careful.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game and the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then he can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle, but forced down.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback, if he's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's escaping the pocket now. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here. And I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
This one is right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Bulls offense back out of the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Toss play to the outside. And it's good for a first down to the 36. Here comes the up-tempo offense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Down he goes, a sack.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Let's take a deep shot here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Buffalo. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Point after makes it a 15-point game. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Turn starts inside the 15. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he lofts one deep over the middle. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
That defensive back played that route so well. Right on the receiver's hip, he saw the ball and just swatted it away.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. And he'll drop back here on third down. He's moving out of the pocket now. The senior calls his own number, picks up the first down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Timeout, Clemson.
This will likely be the last play of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick this away to get the second half going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Buffalo offense back out there. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's looking deep here. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Bites off a defender. And he picks up the first down before they get into the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. Tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
We'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
The field goal is good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Bulls offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Brings up second down.
Now they'll run it on the toss. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Stop right there at the line, no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The offense already has one 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? From the gun, he looks for an open man. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a 1st down.
On a tight game like this, you're on the road. Why not take a chance? Go for it, you hit it, and you quiet the crowd in the process.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And there's the handoff. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it again. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
He'll hand it off. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. And they pick up the 1st on the ground. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Now here's the toss play. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Toss play to the outside. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. They're setting out to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Buffalo.
Now they get set to kick it away.
9. Number 18 set to kick this one away.
Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Tailback takes the handoff again. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Oh, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And now the handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down at the 47. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Buffalo 28, Clemson 9.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Pass caught. Can he get in? They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
And they're trying to punch it in here. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Buffalo offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the 4th quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll work the clock here with the running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, and it's picked off, a crushing mistake. Can he take it all the way? Touchdown, Tigers. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return.
I can appreciate the aggressive approach by this offense, but it backfires on him, and now you give the opponent a chance to really cut into the lead and come right back and have a chance to win this game.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll return it from inside the 5. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. Here comes the Bulls offense back out of the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. He'll throw it now. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
First and 10 now for the offense. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Now Now it's second down here. Back to throw again. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Clemson.
Whoa, what a play here to take the lead by this defense. You expect your playmakers and your best players on the field to step up when the game's on the line, and that's exactly what this defender did here.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the point after is good, so the lead now is 2 points in the fourth. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Comes the Buffalo offense back out there. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. Short connection to the tight end here. Breaking free at the 35. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
We reach the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incompletion sets up a second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package.
Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good...
He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Escapes the... And they heave it deep downfield. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. And the ball will turn over on downs.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. The Tigers enter the final minute of play, just hoping to run this clock out. One back in the backfield, but he'll get the carry. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Okay, it's third down after that run. And here's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And the kick is good. The offense settles for 3 on the drive.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Bulls offense is back out on the field. So here we go. They need a touchdown. Got a little time to work with. How will they play this situation? First down. Looking to throw the football. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And that's a solid return after the interception.
I get wanting to be aggressive.